Hello. Hey guys. Woo! Hello, hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me? I'm screaming into this microphone. Up even higher? I can't yell any louder than that. Can we get the mic turned up a little bit?
Just get closer. Like, literally eat the microphone.
Test.
Do you want me to just yell what you say?
In French.
Oh, mackerel. Whoa.
We should be getting this translated in French.
Why?
It's official language.
Oh. I don't know. Parlez-vous français? That's all I know. Is this how it's going to go? Good. Can you guys hear me in the back now? Terrific. So Ash already introduced me. I am the best man this evening. Just a second. You okay? Okay, so you guys have already got a lot of praise, but the Gilmores want to go ahead and say thank you again for traveling all this way. We know there's folks from Paris, all over the U.S. and Canada, so North America. And we really appreciate you guys traveling all this way to celebrate Ash and Melissa's marriage. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. So I'm sure some of you have heard how Ash and Melissa met. I think it was at a party at an apartment complex. I found out recently. I asked Ash how they met, just so I know, so I could talk about it right now. But they met in some way or another. It was very interesting. Ash and I met, however, in a way more interesting way. We met by chance in my, I think it's what, 2% chance of being a twin or something like that, 5% chance. We have doctors in here, don't we? Anyone know what the odds of being a twin brother are? Bryn, that's you. You're the doctor. Also Henry. Okay, never mind. So I met Ash in the womb, and I hoarded a lot of the food. I was by far heavier than Ash when I came out, but that's a funny story, actually, and I want to talk about it. So Ash and I were in the womb. 9 or 10 months had gone by. We were best friends by then. And it was time. Something inside of us was saying, we gotta go. And my mom was definitely ready. We know that. And Ash was struggling at that point. I don't even know if Melissa knows this, but Ash, I'm gonna say maybe here, and I'll tell you why in a second, but Ash might have been a blue baby. He was struggling to breathe. And I remember thinking to myself, man, I'm already down here, it's my shot. I'm gonna be the older brother, you know? And a lot of respect, and I don't know, so there's a lot that goes along with being the big brother. So I was down there, I was thinking, man, Ash is struggling, but I want to be first. But we were already such good friends that I said, I got to save this little dude. He's half my size, I've been taking all his food, I'm going to push him out. So we swapped places. We swapped places, and I pushed Ash out. He was a blue baby, and the doctors had to save him, but I saved him first. That's a big maybe. And I say maybe because potentially I could be the oldest twin. Still. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how could that be? You saved Ash. Well, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe Ash saved me. And what I mean by that is, we had lots of babysitters, and Ash and I are identical twins. So if that babysitter ever turned around to text her boyfriend or watch TV and we were both naked, like she's changing our diapers and she turns around. Oh, shit. Which one is Ash and which is Josh? I could have become Josh, having been Ash. That could have happened an infinite number of times. So, if we were to prove it, and recently someone told me that they take your footprints when you're born, and I want to test those, but let me tell you something. If we did test those footprints, suddenly suddenly and immediately Ash would agree that Josh is the best looking twin. Because he'd be Josh. I mean, the rest of the world knew it the whole time, but just kidding, really. With regards to Ash and Melissa, I don't know a lot of you, we just met, but when it came to Ash, I was beginning to worry that this was never going to happen. And it was really, really important to me that Ash got married. And that's because 15 years ago, I met my beautiful wife, Jamie. You're stunning tonight this evening. And after I met Jamie, I got very comfortable. I mean, you guys are all beautiful people, but when I got married, I gained 5, 10, 30 pounds. My friends, Danny and Matt and some of the other guys will tell you, they started to refer to me, or refer to Ash. It used to be I was Ash's brother, and now when they were talking about Ash, they just call him Diet Josh or Josh Zero, and that's a Diet Coke and a Pepsi Zero reference. If I don't know if you guys drink that up here, but so nevertheless, I'm super excited for Ash to get comfortable. Ash, I want you to know, and I want everybody in here to know that I can think of 2 things in my life that have been, I'm not going to rank them, I'll just say 3 things that have been my life's greatest pleasures. Jeremiah and Jamie are 1 and 2, and being your brother has been one of my life's greatest pleasures, and I love you very much, Ash. I know what Melissa's thinking right now. She's thinking, I wish this speech was over. Raise a glass, Josh. I don't have a glass. So 2 days ago, Melissa strictly forbid me from embarrassing Ashley up here. And that essentially destroyed destroyed a speech that Ash and I had spent a lifetime writing together. So I was very disappointed. I mean, that's a lot of years, a lot of embarrassing moments. And I was crushed. And my dad and my mom always raised me, you get lemons, make lemonade. So I spent the next 48 hours brainstorming ways to embarrass Melissa up here. So let's get started. Where's the coordinator? How much time do I have up here? Okay, item 1 of 30. Just kidding, Melissa. I had a long list though. I greatly enjoyed getting to know you, Melissa. At times, that was really hard because, I asked a lot of really direct questions. And that's because I wanted to get to know you. And the reason I wanted to get to know you is I saw Ash and who he was becoming. And just like with Jamie, when you meet that special someone and they become a part of your life, day by day you kind of change. And I've known you since the womb, and there were these new parts that were being introduced, and I didn't know them, and I wanted to get to know you, Melissa. I wanted to get to know you because Ash you two were becoming in essence one, and I had to know you on a very personal level, more personal than, a standard friendship, because Ash and I didn't meet at a bar or an apartment. Funny thing, we met in the womb. So, Jamie made me better, and Melissa, you've done the same. So in making Ash better. So, thank you very much for that. I guess I have a couple pieces of advice for you, just because I was watching a few YouTube videos on giving best man speeches, and they all ended in advice. And they're kind of corny, but don't ever go to bed holding a grudge with each other. Just acknowledge that you're both imperfect and you love each other in a perfect way, and that's impossible. But you're gonna figure it out, and then. So the next thing kind of goes along with that. That's don't go to sleep angry. And then the last is don't be over controlling. And that goes for both of you, okay? 2 days ago, Melissa changed my speech. Ash tried to do the same thing. So just give a little in your relationship. If you really want something, you can have it. If she really wants something, she can have it. And it's all going to work out if you love each other before you go to bed. So please, dang, I was about to say please raise a glass. But I was going to say first, please make lots of babies. Jeremiah's amazing. Raise a glass to Ash and Melissa, please.